Hello friends, it's Kristen or Krusty if you prefer to call me that, that is fine. And look who made it to my doorstep. This is the Witch's Familiar. It is in collaboration with Fantasy Cosmetica, which is a wonderful indie brand that I have been a fan of for, I think, since they started. And Batty Bean, who is a content creator on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. She has a good following. So she collabed and did this collection, and they also came up with a little poem on the back. Hide away and hide again from prying eyes and wicked men. In twilight's arms and cauldron's glow, we gather here where none may know. Our familiars, watchful, swift, and sly, they guard the path with glowing eye. A silent pact, our souls unite. Our bond is sealed in deepest night. All right. And then you also get a card that looks the same as the palette, and it says, "Hi friends, I'm so honored to have partnered up with Fantasy Cosmetica to create the witchy palette of my dreams. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey and supporting us. I truly wouldn't be here without you. I hope you have so much fun creating spellbinding and enchanting looks. Can't wait to see your artistry, Betty Jean." Betty Jean is Batty Bean's real name. So, but that's what she goes by on all her platforms, is Batty Bean. So we will look at the inside of the palette. I will tell you guys, I put this palette on my vanity, or tried to, and I missed and I dropped it. And I was like, but all is well. This is what she looks like on the inside. So you got purpley pinks and blues and reds. And as you guys know, I am not a red eyeshadow girly, but I still had to pick this up. This retails for $49.99. You cannot use discount codes on collabs for Fantasy Cosmetica, but if there's something else that you would like to buy, there are lots of codes out there to, I think, save 10%. They are doing free shipping over $100 for the month of October. And also, if you spend over $40, you do get a random lip product. And I did get this lipstick in Hidden right here. I do have another lipstick from Fantasy Cosmetica that I got in Ice Cream Beauty. And that's what this one looks like. A very kind of neutral, right up my alley. You guys know I like to be a little outrageous on the eyes and on the cheeks, but I like to keep the lips a little bit more simple. The other lippy that I have is in Lost. It's a little bit more of a red. And that's what she looks like. It doesn't look that red, but I swear when I wore it, that's what it looked like. But anyway, I just wanted to show those off too. Those are from the Lost Library collection. They also have a couple palettes that are on sale because they are being discontinued. So I would definitely check them out, even if you're not necessarily interested in this one. They have some other sales going on. So I'm going to do two different looks. I think I'm going to do like these shadows with one look and these shadows with another look. I'm going to do red, you guys, even though that is not my color. Generally, for anywhere, really, I think I'm just too cool toned, and it makes me look like I'm sick or I've been crying if I wear red eyeshadow, but that's okay. I ain't doing this to impress nobody. I just like to do fun eyeshadow. Okay, so I'll just pop in there. What else? I don't know. The rest of my face is done. I actually had eyeshadow on before. I knew this was coming today, but I didn't know when, so I didn't know if I was going to film it or not, but then it came and I was like, I'm going to film. So I did wash off my old eyeshadow, redid a little bit of concealer around my eye, and redid my base. I'm just using the MAC Paint Pot and, I don't know, white girl shade. So I'm going into the Blood Red, which is Tarot up here. And this will kind of stamp on the outer V. It is very pigmented, which I'm not surprised. Fantasy Cosmetica has a very, very good formula. I have, I want to say I have like 4 or 5 of their palettes. I have the Lost Souls one, I think, that's a little bit bigger. I believe it's 12 pans, and then they have several 9-pan palettes, and I have 3 or 4 of those. I can't remember off the top of my head. It laid down very nicely, but very pigmented. I have the sniffles. Still, I was sick last week, and those sniffles just like won't go away. I'm sorry. We're gonna go with Coven, which is right there. And we're gonna do more in the crease with that. Kind of the crease, and I'm doing a little bit above because I do have hooded eyes, so that way you can actually see it. It's going and blending in very nicely with Tarot. I'm gonna take this same brush. I'm gonna wipe it off though. BMO has been on a tear, barking at everything. So we're going to go in with Chant, which is like that burnt red kind of there. And I'm going more under the eye and kind of above. It's going in very nicely with each other. I'm going to wipe this off to get the shadow off so I can just kind of buff it out a little bit so it's not super harsh. This all came together very nicely. Let's see. So used all the mattes. So I don't usually swatch out palettes because I'm not a very good swatcher, but I'm going to swatch out this shade Alter right there because it's kind of marbled, so I just want to see how it looks like swatched out. Okay, so it is like a purple silver. It's really pretty. Is it silver? I don't know. I'm not good at describing things, but it's pretty regardless. It's very pretty. So I'm gonna go in first with Spells, which is that very red shimmer. I'll show it to you real quick. Right there. So I'm gonna try and use all the colors for both looks. So what I did is kind of put on like half my lid, like instead of my whole lid, like the bottom half, and a little bit of the outer. I'm doing a little different. It's a black hair. It's not BMO's. Nobody else has black hair. Okay. Purple shimmer is Herbs. There. I was going to show BMO because he's my familiar. my little black familiar. He is my buddy. He drives me absolutely insane. He barks at everything. He barks at me when I come home, like he's never seen me before. But he will, I am positive, would lay down his life for me. He's very loyal. He's always looking out for me. Okay, and then we're going to go into Alter, which is the one I swatched. But he's just being unruly, so I didn't want him in here. And Alter is going to go in the inner corner. That is really pretty. And what did I do with my mascara? It's over here. Oh gosh. I'm a mess, you guys. What's new? Throw on a little mascara. Alright guys, so this is the first look with the like red and purple kind of side of the palette. Sorry. Next we'll go in with this other side. I never plan ahead what I'm gonna do, which I'm sure you guys are like, obviously, we've noticed. I'm gonna go in with a Feline, which is this very dark shade here. If you look at it in a certain light, it almost looks black, but it's definitely like a dark teal blue. And I'm actually gonna go in with my inner corner. I'm gonna do something a little different, where I do like the mattes in the inner corner and then like the shimmers, since we're just kind of playing around today. There he goes again. Oh, that is so pretty. There's almost, I mean, it's like that teal where there's just like some green in there too. Gorgeous. And then we're going to go in with that lighter purple, which is Cauldron. So, right there. And that kind of like before, when I put in my inner, or in my crease, sorry, and put a little bit above because I do have those hooded eyes. This eye especially is a little bit more hooded than this one. So I do try to remember to like go above so that you can actually see the shadow. Those once again went together very nicely. And then I'm gonna take Potion, which is that light bluish seafoam kind of color. And I'm gonna kind of put that on like the middle of my lid, basically. Blend it in with the darker Feline. See, that would be even pretty right there with just an all matte look, which is not usually my vibe, but that is absolutely gorgeous. All right, and then we're gonna go in with Oracle right there. You guys know that I love spooky season. I love the aesthetic, really all year round. I'm just thinking. And then we're going to go in with that pink, which is Hex. Right up there. I think I'm going to go in with my finger. I don't go in with my finger a lot with shimmers anymore, unless I'm doing like just kind of a one and done kind of shimmer, because I have small hooded eyelids, like I've said, and it's hard to be precise because I don't have all that lid space, but I think this will work better if I use my finger. You can also like, oh yeah, definitely. You can also like spray a little water, like setting spray on your brush with a shimmer. So I'm going to go back in with Oracle because I kind of lost it when I put on Hex with my finger, which happens a lot too, is like I put more on than I want. If I use a brush, I can be a little bit more precise. So I'm going to put Oracle kind of in my crease as well. Oh, Bemis. All right, and then last shadow would be, where'd you go? Moonlight. This is gorgeous. I'm also going to use it as my highlighter because I saw Betty Jean do that and it looks really pretty. Oh, let me show it to you first. So right there in the middle. Once again, kind of like a sea foamy green, like kind of that highlight shimmer companion to Potion. Like not 100% blue, but not really green, kind of in the middle, a little tealish. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I love it. And like, look how diverse these two sides are. It's great. Like, it's cohesive, but like different, and it can be eclectic. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I'm an adult and the weeks are long, so yeah, this is what happens. I forget my words. That is so pretty. Love it. All right, guys, here's the second look. Looks together. Let me grab a highlighting brush. Do this one. It's a little fluffier, but I definitely want to like get the look. I love it. And I do want to put a little bit of Moonlight in my inner corner as well. I love that shade. It is so beautiful. Okay, guys. So highlight, eyes, we used every shadow. Every shadow is great. Even the reds, I will give it to them. Yeah, this is a great palette. Definitely glad I picked it up. Yes, so thank you Fantasy Cosmetica, thank you Batty Bean for creating this beautiful palette. Yeah, I'm so happy to have it, and I'm happy with both looks. This is definitely more of a me look, but this is fun too. And yeah, that's it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, send your friends. We have fun here. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon.